Hello anime fans, my name is KK and you're watching Anih Explain. Subscribe to watch more content, let's start. This story starts by showing us Pulp Tinks, who works in a bar. Since she's very pretty, some bandits notice her and kidnap her. Then we see the leader of a guild showing a picture of a girl named Hikari Blanc, a noble girl who was kidnapped 3 weeks ago. Rance, our protagonist, accepts the mission only because the girl is cute. The next day, with his slave by his side, he heads to the city of Leasus to look for clues to find her. The first thing he does is enroll his slave in the school where the kidnapped girl studied and scolds her for thinking he didn't have a plan. Then he begins gathering information. First, he visits an inn but gets distracted by the owner's beauty and makes a move. But she knows jujutsu and stops him. He then visits a marine goods shop, sees a girl and tries to attack her, but she dodges him. She doesn't recognize the girl in the photo either. The girl moves on to an armory, but just as he tries to attack the owner, the previous girl shows up and interrupts him by throwing food at him. Frustrated, he goes to a magic shop, but the same thing happens, and he's electrocuted. Back at school, he finds no useful information. Angry at his failure, he decides to punish his slave. Well, you know what time it is. Yes, it's time for some spiciness. At a bar, the owner shows him a photo of Hikari and tells him she was likely captured by the Special Force of Infinite Tomorrow. He also reveals that his daughter was kidnapped too. She's the girl from the beginning of the story. Rance decides to save her as well. The bar owner gives him some supplies and Rance sets out. Meanwhile, at the school, his slave befriends a green-haired girl who confirms the kidnappings. The green-haired girl treats her kindly, unlike Rance, who is harsh with her. Rance heads to the forest, defeats the bandits, and reaches the cave, where he hears a girl screaming behind the door. Unable to open it, a woman offers to give him the key if he fulfills her request. Rance accepts. Once he gets the key, he confronts the boss, defeats him with a special move, and saves the waifu, taking full advantage of the situation. Afterward, he pretends to be a hero, claiming her father hired him to rescue her. She believes him, but has no information about Hikari. He delivers her safely to her father and moves on. Later, Rance is confronted by a ninja girl who warns him to stop investigating Hikari's kidnapping. A fight ensues, but the ninja escapes. Rance gets mad at his slave for letting her escape and punishes her again. The next day, Rance tries to enter a castle but is stopped by a guard named Manado, who says he needs a special pass. Frustrated, Rance looks for his slave, who eventually gets a pass for him. However, Rance scolds and punishes her again. With the pass, he enters the castle, discovers a ninja master at the Colosseum, and prepares to fight him. Along the way, Rance encounters challenges, makes more deals with various waifus. Eventually, Rance obtains a magical sword capable of defeating ghosts and uses it to rescue Hikari, uncovering a conspiracy involving the princess and a green-haired woman torturing victims. He decides to confront them but is captured. Just as the princess prepares to torture him, one of the waifus rescues him. Rance gathers allies to take down the princess. After defeating her and her accomplice, he delivers justice in his own way. The story ends with Rance escaping the city with his slave after the princess declares she wants to marry him. They settle in another town where fireworks light up the night and Rance finally shows his slave some respect. And that's the end of Rance, the quest for Hikari's story. What did you think of this anime? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed my summary, subscribe Anih Explain, hit the bell and give me a thumbs up. It motivates me to make more videos. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.